Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana with a little bit more upside today, nothing major today, but still a corrective move of the lows to the upside. So it looks a bit like what we did here, right? Very similar structure to what it did, here between, when was that, March and the April swing high. So from that point of view, I cannot rule out another low at this stage, but don't forget we are still tracking a bullish scenario. We had our trend reversal area on the chart. Price has since the low left this area to the upside. In that sense, this was successful. If it now gets another low or not, it's basically not possible to say at this stage. At the moment, it would be highly likely still, because the move to the upside is just corrective. But if it presents us with a 5-wave move up, we have a first way to measure a support area and target for a 3-wave pullback, which should happen afterwards. So the idea was, and that's been communicated extensively, that against the $12 level, the focus can still be on higher. Below $12, I would flip more bearish on this chart. Might still give it another chance at $10 to find bullish support, but the main problem is any sustained break here below the $12 level would be rather bearish. The last fib level on the scale, the last bullish level, is $10, but a sustained break below $12 will already lead to some suffering here on the chart, right? And would decrease the probabilities for the larger degree bullish setup and scenario. And the make or break point for the bullish scenario is here $8, the December low. But at the moment, the focus can overall be on higher, and the main question on the shorter time frame is, do we see another low or not? And we need to wait for a clear signal and information of the market here, which needs to give us 5 waves up first. So if we get the yellow wave count, which means we need basically one more higher low and one more higher high, and I would not be surprised if Solana reaches this trend line here. If it gives us a higher high and a higher low, or higher low first and then a higher high, then we have at least a first signal that a lasting low may be in place, that a lasting low was made on the 10th of June, and then we can be looking forward to an ABC pullback, a 3-wave move down, which should send us back into this larger trend reversal area. I will then be able to calculate a smaller support or trend reversal area, but don't forget, by that time, when that happens, we're probably back in the larger support range anyway. So if it then holds a higher low in an ABC pullback, there is a good chance it will give us a 3rd wave rally to the upside. In addition to that, don't forget we are still in a wedge pattern. So again, I wouldn't be surprised to test the trend line, get rejected, do the ABC pullback and then go, or get rejected and make a new low. But that depends on what structure is forming here now. If it, let's say if it reaches that trend line with only 3 waves, then there's a significant risk that it will break down and make a new low. If it reaches it with the 5-wave structure, I think then we have at least a good chance that it would hold an ABC pullback. This is what we're dealing with at the moment. I mean, to a degree, it will depend on Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin still is expected to make a higher high. So yeah, good chance it might do that here as well, and then hold a wave 2 pullback and then go. But overall, scenario is still bullish, and I think it has so far been the right decision to remain focused on the bullish wave count, but just be aware that $12 is the main pivot point here. And in the short term, I need to see a higher low and a higher high still, and a break above the descending wedge would have bullish implications as well. Overall, what do we need to see in the bullish scenario? Again, I need to see here a wave 4 and a wave 5. There's no sign that wave 3 has topped at this stage. And then we can get an ABC pullback. So with 5 waves up, this would only be possible, as far as I can see now, in the context of a diagonal structure. So diagonals can never be trusted because they are not impulsive. They could also be corrective if it all goes bad. And therefore, because they cannot be trusted, we need proof. Proof can be obtained by getting an understanding if price can hold a higher low. And then the 3rd level of confirmation would be a break above the first 5-wave move to the upside. And then we have some confirmation that we're in a 3rd wave. And if we really are in a 3rd wave and Solana formed a lasting low on the 10th of June, I mean, that can take us to $40 to $50. So there is still a lot of space and room for further rallies for anybody who wants to wait for confirmation. Obviously, after that, we should get a larger 5-wave move, 3, 4, 5, which should again form a wave 1, and then it all continues. Okay, that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.